Welcome to Matters in Josh here in Portugal. It is the semi-final day of the 2025 FIBA Under-20 EuroBasket Women, and our first semi-finals sees both Sweden and Lithuania making their first ever appearance at this stage of the tournament. Both these teams clearly already made history, but I'm pretty sure they are not willing to stop there as they have a trophy in their sights, one of them just 2 wins away from potentially being crowned champions of Europe. Without doubt, this has been a tournament of upsets. Not one of the group winners has made it through to the semi-final. Every team in the tournament that remains has lost at least one game, and this could be a real battle over the next 2 days for that championship title. For Lithuania, go back just a few days, and I don't even think the most die-hard Lithuanian fans expected to see their team making the semi-finals. They lost their opening 2 games against Belgium and Spain, and to be fair, the odds were definitely stacked against them. That said, their tournament sparked into life with a high-scoring win over Israel before a hard-fought 1-point win over Slovenia in the round of 16 and a more comfortable 20-point win on Thursday in the quarter-final against Israel again. Lithuania have built momentum heading into today's game. A slow start, but a team that is certainly on the up. Now all eyes move to the other end of the floor as we have a look at Sweden. As I say, first time they've been to the semi-finals here. They've made themselves regulars in this tournament, but have already been able to battle their way into the latter stages. Many asking, is this the year? Is this the time that Sweden can lift this trophy? They've had a strong start to the tournament, almost topped their group, just losing on that final group game against Turkey by 8. They're definitely battle-hardened as well at this stage, having been pushed all the way in the round of 16 against Poland and the quarterfinals on Thursday against Belgium. But now it is a big test. A win today guarantees them a medal and takes them just 40 minutes away from potentially a European title. We'll now have a break in our commentary as we have the national anthems for both Lithuania and Sweden. Here are your officials for today's game: Paulina Gajdos, Veronika Overtoba and Susanna Vujicic. They're ready to go as the national anthems have set the scene. We have classification games earlier today: Belgium beating Iceland and Israel taking a hard win over Turkey. But our two semi-finals still to play here in the arena. Later, the second semi-final sees Spain take on Italy. 4 teams left with and look for at EuroBasket Women or at Next Gen Hoops. Here's the Lithuania starting 5. Aukštaitė, Paunčnytė, Kisarauskaitė, Rosavits, Šuta and Kisarauskaitė are the starting 5. We have both Miglė and Aglė starting for Lithuania. As for Sweden, they have Levin, Barbosa, De Silva Costa, Basaran, as well as Trigo starting for them. There is Coach Hasso. Looks a little nervous. Big game for him, big game for Swedish basketball. Both 5s now coming to the floor. Keen to get the game underway in the right tempo, in the right vein. Early control in these games can play a big part, that's for sure. Starting 5s now, locking in, ready to go. And we're underway here in Matosinhos, semi-final 1 of the 2025 Under-20 EuroBasket Women Tournament as Sweden go up against Lithuania. A place in the final up for grabs. Turnover for Lithuania. Paunčnytė couldn't quite hold on to that one. Ball inbounded to Levin. Knocked away though, good quick hands by Oakstakanita. Pauchnita holds on to it, gets it back. Sees the lane open up, attacks inside off the glass, and first blood drawn by Lithuania. Averaging just over 77 points a game, the Lithuanian team. The mid-range jumper, no good this time. Inside for a reverse layup, is off target for Rosevic shooter. Foul called on Oakstakanita. That was the save in the previous play, but it'll be a baseline ball for Sweden. And the bucket is good. Drive inside, running right hander, no good. A little bit rash, an easy rebound for Triga. Barbosa now. Levin inside. De Silva Costa looking to go to work. Has it stripped away, but gets it back. Impossible pass, tries to thread the eye of the needle, Bassaran. Foul will be called on Barbosa. There's a little inbound, there's the wing, 3 ball. Pauchnita moves it across, smart pass, 3 ball is short, but Pauchnita grabs the rebound but misses the putback. Both teams playing with good levels of intensity here in the first couple of minutes of the game. De Silva Costa looking to go to work again. Pass out of the post, fails her this time though. Inside, soft right hand and one. Agle Kisora gets the score. That one is straight off the coach's clipboard. Little pick and roll, soft touch. The 2 is good. She'll have the chance of the bonus from the line. Won't get the 3-point play. Lithuania's lead will stay at 1. Silva Costa runs point forward position and then just throws it away. Another turnover for Sweden as we see that last intricate team offense from Lithuania. Out of the game comes Agle Kisaraskita. Three ball from the wing, in and out. Scramble to pick it up, Levin does, and now it's a breakaway. Fast break bucket, easy money for De Silva Costa. First point of the game for her. Averaging almost 17 and 12 rebounds a game in this tournament. Good defensive stand by Levin that time. Sweden just starting to wrestle the game a little here. Triga for 3, back of the iron and away, and foul's going to be called on Barbosa. That will be her second foul, and no doubt Coach Hasso will look to make the change. Into the game comes Yolinda. First taste of the semi-final action for her. Three goes up from the wing and rolls home. Brozovic shooter for three. As I said in the pre-game, these teams can shoot the three ball. That one's not on target. What a rebound. That is just monster action on the boards. Lourdes da Silva Costa. There's the three at the other end. And here's crashing the boards and getting her reward. The score and the foul. Back to the line for the bonus now for da Silva Costa. 80% across this tournament. Gets it to go. Takes her personal tally out to 5. Had 15 points and 15 rebounds against Belgium in that quarterfinal win. Da Silva Costa. Paukštnytė whips it all the way through to the weak side. Catch and shoot is heavy. And that's off a Lithuanian hand. And to be precise, Orta Ratavičiūtė. And it will be Swedish ball on the baseline. There's the three on the wing. Cool, calm and collected. Steps into her form beautifully. That one's dropped out of bounds and it'll be Lithuanian ball. Sweden looking to put a little bit of pace into it. Weren't quite in control though. All the way through, knocked out of bounds. Will remain Lithuanian ball on the baseline. More changes for Sweden as Olivia Harm gets her first step on the floor as da Silva Costa heads for a breather. With 5, as well as 2 rebounds. Paukštnytė for 3 at the top. Looked to pull at that one, but banked it off the glass. I'm not sure that was the plan, but at this stage of a big tournament, points is points. No matter which way they come, you'll take all of them. Back into the hands of Yolinda. Whips it through to the weak side. Kurman. A little heavy. And this is where this game's going to be won and lost. On the boards. Ratavičiūtė called for the foul as she gets tangled up in the 198 Tilda Triga. Back into the game comes Agle Kisaraskaita. Baseline ball now for Sweden. Inside, hands in there though to tie it up. That will be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favour of Sweden. Sideline ball for the Swedish team. Just about at the halfway stage of this first quarter. Sweden with a single-point lead. Sweden with the 3. Regains themselves a lead, and that's been the way of this first quarter so far. Now Sweden look to the transition. Lovely little lob at half. And draw another foul. There's the 3 for Triga. And if the 19-year-old can continue to develop that 3-ball game, what a future she's going to have. 56% from outside, Tilda Triga. Timeout has been called here. Let's head into the huddles and listen to what coaches have to say.
For every player on the court, every dunk, every block, for every moment. There's a legacy to be left behind. It all starts here. Make your mark.
Sweden to inbound off the baseline, little confusion in that play, and that's why we saw the 3-ball rain down early in the game. Lithuania got their own back not much later on. Both teams have hit 2 triples, 2 from 5 for Sweden, 2 from 6 for Lithuania. And it's Lithuania who felt that they needed a timeout, things not going exactly the way that coach Zanavicius was expecting. As we return, we'll see Sarah Basalan at the line. Just 40% free throw shooter in this tournament, has struggled a little bit. Has had important games though, had 10 in Thursday's quarterfinal win over Belgium. Gets the second a drop. Goes 1 from 2 on that trip. She'll step out of the game though. Pankšnita. Little rip through from Ostakanita. Foul's going to be called on Kjurman. First foul of the game for her. Sideline ball for Lithuania. As expected, really very little to pick between these two teams. Very evenly matched teams, very similar styles of basketball as well. High levels of fundamentals. Kind of cancelling each other out at the moment. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Good phase of defense offered by Sweden. Lithuanian coaches not happy at the moment with what the team are delivering. A nice little hezzy, drives through and drops it in. Jolinda, first point of the game for her. Biggest lead of the game for Sweden now as well, as they're out to a 14-10 lead. Drive inside, off the glass. Ostakanita just very calm and methodical about that one. Whips to the wing. Harm off target this time. Loose ball rebound falls into the hands of Lithuania. Ostakanita will draw the foul, will earn herself a trip to the free throw line, and she's starting to pull the strings a little bit now for Lithuania as we see the easy score at the other end for Hanna Jolinda. Gets the second to roll, ties up the ball game. And that's the scoreline that this game deserves right now. Pankšnita slows it down. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Oh, behind the back, beautiful pass, easy finish off the glass. Agla Kisaraskaita for 2. Off the wonderful assist from Daniela Pankšnita Timeout's now going to be called by Coach Hasso as Lithuania with the pick and roll starting to pick apart this Swedish team. Well, these teams have fought hard to get to this semi-final, the first ever in their country's history, and they are fighting hard so far here in the opening quarter. Neither team stepping back, both determined to make it to tomorrow's final. Lithuania with a narrow 2-point lead. Back into the action returns De Silva Costa for Sweden as Lithuania double team and force the third turnover of the game for De Silva Costa. Rosovitz, shooter, can't get the score on the drive to the basket. Kurman now hands it off the glass for two, and we're tied up again here. This time Olivia Harm with the score. Patience being shown by Lithuania. Pick and roll, dropped inside. Foul on the block. Skolander's going to be called for the foul. Here was the little transition bucket off the glass. Harm with the two. Back into the action comes the starting point guard, Kaisa Levin. At the line, though, is Agle Kisoroskaita. Misses the first. 67% free throw shooter prior to today's game. Will get the second roll home, takes a personal tally. Up to 5 now. Final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Harm now looking to hand it back to Levin. Into the corner. Skolander for three. High rebound pulled down by Yolinda. Drive inside, back out to the corner. Another perimeter shot. And it's off the hands of Okstika Nita, so it will be Swedish ball on the baseline as we wait to see Radovichuta come in for Kisoroskaita. There's the behind the back pass, a thing of beauty. Lob pass inside to De Silva Costa, quick ball movement. Yolinda almost loses the handle though. It's knocked away, shot clock down to 4. De Silva Costa step back three ball, high arcing, and it's raining down for Lourdes De Silva Costa. Is there anything that she can't do? What a prospect she is. Lithuania missed the mid-range jumper, and the foul's going to be called on Matulovic. Here's the step back. What a player she is. Takes a personal tally to 8 already. Mark it in your books. The 18-year-old Lourdes De Silva Costa is a baller and has a very big future ahead of her. Lithuania will make changes as they trail by 2 with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in this first quarter. At the line, Skolander is good with the first. It's the second to go as well. Final minute now. Nice crossover, step back 3 ball. Oh, that deserved the points just off the beautiful play to create the separation. Drive inside, Jolinda off the glass, no good. Strong stand, Radovichuta does a great job. Head down, off the glass for 2. Trims Sweden's lead to just 2. And this should be the final play of this first quarter. Sweden likely to take the lead out of the first quarter. They'll be happy with that. 2 on the shot clock, 2 on the quarter clock. Linda heaves it up, no good. And that will be the first quarter of the first semi-finals in the books. A strong, aggressive play to close out the quarter for Lithuania, making it a 1-possession ball game. A little dip through from Paukštnytė. As expected, a very close first 10 minutes of basketball. It's Sweden 21, Lithuania 19. Welcome back to Matosinhos here in Portugal as we get the second quarter of the first semi-final of the 2025 Under-20 EuroBasket Women's underway. 10 minutes gone, it's Sweden leading this one 21-19 over Lithuania. Baseline drive, Paukštnytė, no good. Oh, crossover, almost stolen away. Triga will come back to the top to 11. 8 on the shot clock. Pick and roll for Sweden to work off. Stolen away by Paukštnytė. Spin move and kick to the weak side. High, arcing but short. Where's the rebound? It's back into the hands of Paukštnytė. And another quick release jumper from Lithuania. They're certainly not shy of the jump of the Lithuanian team so far. Triga inside, off the glass. Won't go this time, fights hard for the rebound though. Jolinda blocked on her way through. Sparks a transition. Foul will be called on Kaisa Levin. First foul of the game for her. It's a smart play by Paukštnytė. Goes strong, draws the foul. Out of the game. In fact, some changes for both teams here. Free throw for Ostakanita. Very good free throw shooter and such an important part of what this Lithuanian team have done in this tournament, averaging over 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists and almost 3.5 steals a game. Certainly in contention for that All-Star 5 that we will hear announced tomorrow. And the zone press works for Lithuania as they force another turnover. Sweden with their 9th turnover of the game. Just 2 turnovers for Lithuania. Smart move and another scoop shot. Ostakanita getting it done once again. 8 points personal. Leads all scorers alongside Da Silva Costa. Free ball is an air ball, and that will be a shot clock violation. Ananda left with no choice, really. That was a strong move from Ostakanita on the previous play. What a tournament she's had 24 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals in the quarterfinal. Plays like a veteran, but just 18 years old. Well, that pass slightly misjudged though. Got caught halfway house between kicking it to the wing for the jumper and hitting Paukštnytė for the cut to the basket. As I spy one of my favorite FIBA photographers walking on the baseline, Sonia there. If you get a chance, do head over to the FIBA website, check out some of the amazing imagery that our team of photographers get at these tournaments. Ball now kicked to the wing. Sweden very patient in how they're building this offense. Lithuania's defense, though, just kind of absorbs the pressure. Stolen away. Good hands from Sweden. Three ball goes up. Levin rolls it home for 3. Hasn't shot the ball well from outside in this tournament, but you've got to love that confidence. Semi-final day, big players take big shots. Kisaraskaita chases down her own rebound, can't get hold of it though. Levin will draw the foul from Agle Kisaraskaita. And here is the 3 from Levin. Prior to today's game, just 13% from outside. Into the action comes Matalavicius. Sideline ball for Sweden as they lead by a single point. Da Silva Costa. Levin for another 3. Short this time though. And that will spark Lithuania into transition. Paukštnytė will draw the foul. Basaran called for that foul. Smart foul really from Basaran. Needs to be a little bit careful though. No real play at the ball, just leaning in and almost pushing over. Oh yeah, that's a shoulder charge. He should just be a little bit more smart with those fouls. Don't want to leave it open to interpretation for the unsportsmanlike, but Paunchnita heads to the free throw line. Record breaker, Daniela Paunchnita, 43 points against Israel in the third game of the group. Here we see her as facilitator rather than scorer, but the headlines this tournament for her, without doubt, was that huge 43-point game. Takes a tally here today, out to 9. Not on track to beat that, but stranger things have certainly happened. She is now the leading scorer in the game. And the first player to get to double digits with that made free throw. In fact, no, she stays at 9 points, sorry, with the made free throw. Gives Lithuania a 1-point lead. Triga, whip to the wing. Shot clock down to 4. 11 dumps it inside to Triga, and she gets it away with less than a second to spare. That is composure from Tilda Triga. As these teams just keep changing hands on the lead, and what a move, but hits the ad boards hard. I think the padding did its job in the end. That is a tough play. Matulavicius, yeah, clatters into the ad board. Feels that one. Quickly back to her feet though and heads to the free throw line. Built a tough stuff, these players. Put that Lithuanian jersey on and you become a superhero. Turns the corner on that screen, and only one thing on her mind. That is a tough, tough finish, falling away, and she'll get the 3-point play. Which will see Lithuania's lead back out to 2 now. Bassaran moves it to Triga. Down low, but it's batted away. Well played by Lithuania, defending the post in the mismatch. Long 3, comes up short. Sparks a transition. Yolinda goes to the reverse layup for 2. Smart feed from Barbosa. And in the blink of an eye, we have another tied ball game here. Timeout's going to be called by coach Zanavicius. It's 28 to Sweden, 28 to Lithuania, pretty much halfway through this second quarter as Lithuania call a timeout. Welcome back to Matosinhos. Come in with the game tied at 28 apiece, halfway through this second quarter. These teams have just pretty much traded baskets all game long. Nothing more than a 2-possession gap between them at any stage. And nothing to separate them right now. Battle for the rebound is won by Triga, but she gets tied up. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of Sweden, so they'll hold on to the possession. to the wing. Drive inside, Jorlinda, no good. Triga won't get the score as she's fouled on her way up. Sweden right now starting to dominate the boards a little bit too much for Lithuania's liking. 6th offensive rebound of the game. Lithuania have only 7 defensive rebounds, so that is a worrying statistic. A 22-10 total rebound count in favor of Sweden right now as Triga misses the first of her 2. 92% from the line so far in this tournament, so that is a rare miss by Tilda Triga. Gets a second to roll home and opens up the narrowest of leads for Sweden. Palmschnita hands it to the wing. In and out on the 3. Jorlinda will pull down the rebound. Harm for 3. Real broken game right now. Smooth move though. Matulevicius with the spin move for 2. Stolen away, knocked out of bounds, so it'll be Sweden ball. Here's the spin for Matulevicius. Sorry, Matulevicius. Jorlinda now with possession. Waits for the screen on the roll. A little bit early on the pass though. Triga hadn't exactly established in the paint. Palmschnita has the door closed on her and whips it to the weak side. Austakanita with the 2 on the runner, and that 1-2 punch in the backcourt between those two is so effective. Combined for 19 of Lithuania's 32 so far this evening, those two. Triga for 3. Back of the iron, spits it away. Scramble for the loose ball, won by Sweden. Barbosa. Another offensive rebound for Sweden as they continue to work the glass hard. Triga on the wing, way off target this time. Austakanita will throw it out of bounds, but it's knocked out of bounds by Bassaran, so it will remain Lithuania ball. Becoming a little bit scrappier, a little bit more physical this semi-final. Double change as Kjurman and De Silva Costa come back in for Sweden. We also see Zakoskaita come in for Lithuania. Palmschnita, little step back mid-range, no good. Mid-range 2 rolls home. Lithuanian defense not paying enough respect to Jorlinda. And she makes them pay the price. Back to a 1-point ball game. 2 minutes left in this first half. Zakoskaita dives inside, right hand, rolls away. De Silva Costa with the rebound. Sweden trying to pour down the floor, off the glass, not this time. A good stand in the end by Migle Kisoroskaita. Ripped away, throws herself to the floor to get it back. Jump ball's going to be called. That will be in favor of Lithuania this time. Austakanita not giving up on that play. Giving everything she's got. What a game she's had though. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals already. Nowhere near done either. Inside to Kisser Skater, kicks it to the weak side. Neither team having too much fortune from outside in this second quarter. Lithuania haven't hit a 3-ball in the quarter. Their perimeter shooting percentages dropped below 16 now. Their points almost purely coming from attacking the basket. And there is the 3 though. Pankschnita, corner pocket 3, whips through the string. Jolinda backs it out, dumps it inside. Foul will be called on Pankschnita. Her second triple, she's 2 from 4 from outside. But that is the foul at the other end, just holding on to the hip to stop the roll. Barbosa hands it back to Jolinda. Baseline cut is read and intercepted. Pankschnita just dips through, misses the layup. De Silva Costa with another rebound. 17 seconds left in the first half. Will Sweden identify that and slow it down? It looks like they will. Barbosa, though, will attack the basket and get the score. Quick first step, opened up the lane. And what a first half of basketball we've had here in the semi-final. This is how it closed out. Strong move to the basket by Tiffany Barbosa. That brings it down to a 1-possession ball game, which it has pretty much been for the entire first half. So little to separate these two as they look to battle to their first ever appearance in the final of this tournament. But at the half, it couldn't be that much closer. It's Sweden 33, Lithuania 35.
For every fan in the stands, for every player on the court, every dunk, every block, for every moment. There's a legacy to be left behind. It all starts here. Make your mark.
Welcome back to Mata Zinjosh. We're at the halfway stage of semi-final one of the 2025 EuroBasket Women's Tournament here. And at the halfway stage, it's Sweden 33, Lithuania 35. These two trading baskets in the first half. And really expect this one to go to the wire. Who says overtime is not a part of it. Straight into Silva Costa will tie us up with the opening possession of the second half. What a game she's already having. 10 points, 4 rebounds for her. Another big stat line coming her way. Zachkowskaita ducks inside, tough play. Great defense offered by Levin. Kick through. Quick first step, strong move to the basket. De Silva Costa, back-to-back buckets gives Sweden the lead back. What a player she is. Zachkowskaita shaping up. Shot clock down to 4, kicks it out. In the corner for 3. Ostakanita for another 3-ball. In fact, her first of the game. She missed her first 4 attempts, drains the 5th. Leads all scorers now with 13. Triga comes back out. Lithuania now sitting in a 2-3 zone. Oh, and what's the way to go when the zone's in front of you? Barbosa steps in and rains a 3. An electric start to this third quarter. Pauchnita. Little crossover, step away. In and out, Triga with the rebound. Already double-digit rebounds for Tilda Triga. Just 4 points short of her double-double. Wonderful cut to the basket, finish not quite there though. Zachkowskaita tries to find a way through, but has to come all the way back out. Lithuania running a 5-out offense. That will be an offensive foul called on Pauchnita as she just lifts that elbow into the face of Levin. You'll see it here. It's that raising of the arm that's the problem. Baseline ball, sideline ball for Sweden. And if you want to join the conversation on the socials, please use hashtag U20 EuroBasket and head over to @Women EuroBasket or Next Gen Hoops to get all of the highlight clips across all of the tournaments. And that one is just spilled out of bounds as Rosovic shooter bounces off De Silva Costa. Beautiful ball movement and the easy score off the glass for De Silva Costa. That was the first play of the second half. That was their second possession. De Silva Costa up to 12 points now. It will remain Sweden ball as it's knocked out of bounds by Matulavicius. Levin now, a little hesitation, comes back out. Barbosa way outside, way off target. Baseline ball for Lithuania. Shot clock was running down though. So a fair bit of pressure to get one away for Coach Hasso's team. Ostakanita. Lithuania running 5 out, trying to create space, attacking the basket. It's a tough move. It's a great finish offered up by Matulavicius. Lithuania drop back into that zone defense. Will Sweden look to shoot their way through it? Travelling violation will be called on Tilda Trigger. Here's the spin move and the tough finish off the glass. Quiet first half, really, from Matulavicius. It's a score early here in the second. We're all tied at 40 apiece. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. That one spilled out of bounds. Another turnover as both teams look to apply that defensive pressure. Both coaches looking to run through their rosters. An 8-player rotation being offered up by Lithuania. 10 for Sweden. 11 has it knocked out of bounds by Ostakanita, so it will be Sweden ball on the sideline. Still 15 on the shot clock for them. Levin will drive the baseline and gets the wedgie. Smart move all the way along that baseline. Couldn't quite get the angle right off the glass though. Ends up with the wedgie. No player on the floor capable of getting up there. We don't have a Tornabees here this week to just swiftly slide up. It's firmly wedged in as well. Going to take a couple of goes, maybe more. There we go. Much the appreciation here in the arena that we can get back to the ball game. 5:45 left. 40 to Sweden, 40 to Lithuania. Remember, these two nations have never been this far in this tournament. And oh, how much they would love to guarantee themselves a medal and give themselves a shot at the title tomorrow. Coming up after this semi-final will be the second semi-final as Spain take on Italy. But plenty still to be decided here in Matosinhos between these two. Figa feeds to Silva Costa, ripped away. Ostakanita reads it well. It's blocked out of bounds, but it's thrown straight out of bounds. In fact, no. I think the officials are going to work together. It will be Lithuania ball. Here's the baseline drive that ended up with that wedgie. Shot goes up, rebound into De Silva Costa's hands. 5 rebounds off her, double-double now. Yolinda ducks through, draws the foul. Barbosa hands it across. There's the little hesitation dribble. Goes inside, gets hit hard twice by the Kisoroskaita sisters. Back into the action comes Paukšnita. 12 points already in the game. 4 from 11 from the field, as well as 4 rebounds and 2 steals. But we're going to see a timeout called here. 4:52 left in the third quarter. Nothing to separate them. It's Sweden 40, Lithuania 40. Just before the timeout was called, a technical foul was called. And that is why we see Barbosa heading to the line for that technical free throw. And now we head back, and that technical was fouled on, called on Migle Kisora-Skaita. As we see Yolinda hit the first of her 2 free throws. Will roll home the second. Now Sweden have a 3-point lead. All the way through, wide open in the corner. That one's flat though, gets her own rebound, goes again off the glass for 2. Migle Kisora-Skaita making amends for the technical. Back to a 1-point ball game. De Silva Costa now. Oh, footwork, spin move off the glass for 2. Lourdes De Silva Costa putting on a show here. 14 points now in under 20 minutes for her. And Barbosa will force the turnover. That was the smart follow-up by Migle Kisora-Skaita. And that was the spin move by De Silva Costa. There will be a review on this one, a coach's challenge. So the officials will now head over to the replay screen and have a look in to see if they agree with their original call. Officials taking a close look at this one. Semi-final of a European Championship. Definitely want to make sure it's the right call. Tough to see from these replays though. As has been the case for a lot of this game. Close body contact. Remember, they need to see definite proof that the original call was incorrect. The original call was, it should be Swedish ball. Let's see what they say. The original call will stand and it will be Swedish ball on the sideline. And that is Coach Zanavachus's coach's challenge used up. Harm now hands it away to Barbosa, starting to come to life. Big play to the basket, won't get the 2. Will earn the trip to the charity stripe though. Barbosa, a real explosive player. A real firework in that team. Able to score points in a hurry. Able to create for herself. A smart offensive player. 6 points so far today. Looking to make the second after missing the first. Can't get it to roll. And Lithuania escape unscathed. Schneiter looks to spin baseline, falls out of bounds. It'll be a Swedish ball. Spin was just a little too quick and unbalanced. Kjurman now brings it up over the half for Sweden. Kjurman whips it to the weak side. Attacks the baseline, strong move. Won't get the roll on the glass though, and rebound pulled down by Agle Kisaraskaita. Inside for the score and the foul. Österkenita with a very big play. Lithuania lacking emphasis, and she steps up once again. Up to 15 points personal. And she gets the score off the glass. Sweden will make the change as they see their lead all but evaporate. A chance to tie it up here. Österkenita. And she does. We're all tied up again at 45. A little over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Remember, this is a semi-final. Neither of these teams have ever been to the semi-final of this tournament, and they both want to make it through to tomorrow's final. It would guarantee them a medal, and who knows, a chance of being crowned European champions. Drop step. Goes up with the left hand, a little shallow. Foul's going to be called though, as Kjurman was just a little late. Following that one through, just loses Österkenita a little in the play. Sweden not in foul trouble though, but it will send Österkenita to the line. 4-2, a chance for Lithuania to retake the lead. It would be their first lead, and it is their first lead of the second half. They went into the halftime break leading by 2. It's been a little one-way traffic since then, but they battled their way back into the game. And now they have the lead. Silva Costa comes out as Tilda Trieger comes back in. At the line is Jolinda, as Lithuania were in the penalty before that foul. The first is good for Jolinda. Scored 10 against Belgium in the quarterfinal, as well as 6 rebounds, 7 assists. One of those really important pieces to this Swedish team. Rebound pulled down by Trieger. Ball game tied at 46. Dumped inside. Trieger will draw the foul though from Radovichuta. Beautiful pass from Kjurman. Just waited for the angle to open up. Just a little sweat on the court that's being squeaked off with the sneakers. Both coaches, as this game progresses, look more and more anxious. They put their heart and their souls into this tournament, as have their teams. And a place in the final is just, well, a little over 12 and a half minutes away. Playing time from one of these teams. Gets the second to go. Trieger. 7 points, 11 rebounds for Tilda Trieger. Schneiter looking for space to attack. There is none. Kisera for three. Big shot. Migle Kisera drains the three ball. Lithuania with a 2-point lead. Out to the wing. Oh, but Sweden answer with a little look at their own. Skalander for three. Oh, smart play. Matalavicius has a beautiful ability just to find the seam, the slightest gap to attack. Lithuania sitting in this zone. Kjurman for three, rains it down. Back-to-back triples for Sweden. And that is a way to break the zone. Inside, off the glass for two. Tempo of the game picking up. Pauchnita gets her bucket. Just feels like these two teams are desperate to make it to the final, and they're picking up the pace. Oh, the scoring is free-flowing. Kjurman, 5 quick points for her. Hadn't scored at all up to that point. Final minute of the third quarter. Whipped through in the corner. Three, rains down, corner pocket, three. Matalavicius. What a time to get a hot hand. Lithuania lead by a single point. After trailing for an awful long time in this third quarter, it looks like Lithuania will still hold the lead at the end of this quarter. Hands it away, in and out with the three, and that is the final action of the third quarter. Wow, a roller coaster 10 minutes of basketball here in Matosinhos. And everything is perfectly poised for the final 10 minutes. Sweden 55, Lithuania 56, end of the third quarter. Well, 10 minutes between one of these teams in history. One of these teams will be making their first ever appearance in the final of this tournament. Triga for three. Oh, what a way to start the final quarter. Tilda Triga drains another triple. That gives her a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds for Triga. Zatskoskaita blocked by Triga. She's doing it at every facet of the game right now. Schlander can't get it to go. Triga flies through and grabs another rebound. 3-ball in the slot, back-to-back triples, and the game is wide open. The biggest lead of the game for Sweden as they lead by 5. Quick reply not possible for Pankschnita. Sweden now, Coach Hasso bouncing on the sidelines, pushing his team forward. Drive off the glass, 8 points in the first 72 seconds of the fourth quarter. And the game has been blown wide open. A huge 8-point lead right now for Sweden here. Sorry, 7-point lead. As Coach Zanavicius has to call a timeout, has to stop the rock. Are Sweden marching their way to the final? Well, a response is very much needed from Lithuania now. How will they react out of that timeout? Sweden have the wind in their sails. Short corner 2, rolls home. Radovichuta gets it to go. Settles a few Lithuanian nerves. Kjurman, step back 3, and it continues to rain the 3-ball for Sweden. A game-high 8-point lead. Kjurman, second triple of the game, 10 points for her now. Madalavicius, not this time, rolls into the hands of Olivia Harm. Kjurman, Triga for 3 in the slot. Oh my goodness me. What a show this Swedish team are putting on. This is a shooting clinic in Marozinhos right now. Ostakanita, first double-digit lead of the game for either team. Out, Madalavicius. A little heavy-handed. My goodness me. I don't think anyone saw this one coming, well, just 3 minutes ago. Maybe that's a little heat check. Triga, though, is pushed out of bounds, and a foul's going to be called on Radovichuta. Here's the 3 by Triga. In fact, sorry, by Kjurman this time. Unbelievable here. A 14-2 run in 3 minutes of fourth quarter basketball. Unbelievable. Shell-shocked on that Lithuanian bench. Both teams make some changes as Lithuania look to, well, hit a bit of a reset button and go again. Barbosa fresh off the bench. Back into the hands of Harm. Shot clock down to 4. They'll have to create something. Tough looking shot. Rebound by Paunchnita. 3 ball goes up. In and out though from Zakoskaita. Dumped inside, beautiful post work by Harm. Will come back out to Kjurman. Shot clock at 2, has to throw it up. Levin will get it away in time. No, she won't. Shot clock violation called, and that's not the end of the world for Sweden. Taking 24 seconds off the clock is a good look for them as the hot hand Trigger sits down. 13 points, 16 rebounds, including 5 offensive rebounds, 3 triples for the big. What a game she's had here in this semi-final. Will that be the difference maker? As back into the action comes De Silva Costa. Stolen away by Barbosa. Good hands defensively. Levin to Barbosa on the wing for 3. In and out. De Silva Costa with the rebound. Kicks it out. Levin for 3. Rolls around the rim. De Silva Costa fighting hard, but can only spill it out of bounds. It will be, I think, Lithuanian ball on the sideline. As coach Hasso looks on. A lot more relaxed than he did about 3.5 minutes ago. What a start to this 4th quarter for Sweden. Unbelievable. Basketball that dreams are made of being put on display by Sweden as they look to blast their way to their first ever final in this tournament. Alice Kjurman with 10 points, 2 triples, 4 assists. Big performances all the way through this Swedish roster. Three ball goes up, rains down. That's a big shot. Migle Kisaraskaita. Is that Lithuania's way back in? If they can get a few threes to connect, that will certainly help their fight back. De Silva Costa spins through, makes it look easy. Lourdes De Silva Costa. Five minutes remaining. Sweden lead by 10. An 11-point swing in the last 5 minutes of basketball. An offensive foul is going to be called on Österkanita. There was the 3 ball. Here's the beautiful spin move by De Silva Costa. Strong player, but a very strong handle as well. Beautiful footwork off the glass, no good though, and will pick up the foul. Just her first foul of the game though, and first team foul of the quarter for Sweden, so no real worries for the team in yellow. Plenty of concerns for the Lithuanian team right now as Matalavicius comes back in for Österkanita. Little Hezzy jumps through, lane opens up. Paunchnita takes her personal tally up to 14 alongside 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Horn's offense at the top for Sweden. Inside, Levin off the glass, misses that one. Foul will be called on Yolinda. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. It's an 8-point lead. It really is that backcourt duo of Aukštaitė and Paukštnytė getting things done for Lithuania today. They've combined for 33 points, 13 rebounds and 6 assists. Paukštnytė, a jumper no good. Da Silva Costa, no, sorry, Barbosa goes through, grabs the ball and draws the foul. Knocked away. Catch and shoot on the wing. Another big three. Kisoraskaita. This time it's Agle. The two sisters combining to try and fire Lithuania back into this game. Now it's just a 2-possession ball game. It's time for Swedish fans to be nervous as it's stolen away. Lithuania in full resurgence. Elbow 2, no good. Foul called though, and Migle Kisoraskaita will head to the line for 2. There's the 3 moments ago. Remember, Sweden led by 11. Their lead is now down to 5. It could be down to 3. What a final quarter of basketball we've had here in this semi-final. The first is good, ice running through her veins. Goes 2 from 2, and Migle Kisoraskaita becomes the 4th Lithuanian player in double digits, but more importantly, it is just a 3-point ball game with under 3 minutes to play. Levin. Da Silva Costa hands it away to Barbosa. Barbosa throws it away and steps out of bounds. Baseline ball for Lithuania, a chance to tie this one up. What a seesaw final quarter we've had. On the wing for 3, comes up short. Trigger towers up for rebound number 17. Yolinda to Barbosa. Shot clock down to 4. Yolinda goes inside. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Rosovic shooter. Fresh 14 on the shot clock for Sweden. A lot more nervous looking Coach Hasso than he was 3 or 4 minutes ago. Both these teams putting their coaches through the ringer. Levin. Looking to find Trigger. Feeds it in low. Double team collapses on her though. Whip to the weak side, and the shot clock will expire. Lithuania have absolutely got themselves back in this game off that tenacious, high-energy, aggressive defense, as well as some exceptional shooting from outside. Under 2 minutes to play, just 3 points separate these two. A place in tomorrow's final on the line. Drive inside, door closed. Shot clock at 5. Paukštnytė trying to shake up Da Silva Costa, will draw the foul. Paukštnytė will head to the line for 2. A little step back and Da Silva Costa drawn into that one. Every possession is gold dust right now. At the line for two. Is 2 from 2 so far this evening. Oh, the first is a miss. 16 points personal, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Has had a huge game here. Paukštnytė misses the second as well. It's those little errors that become so costly. Jolinda back out to the Silva Costa. Sweden looking to burn some clock. It's stolen away. Kisarauskaitė will go all the way for 2 and gets the 2, and it's a 1-point ball game with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wow. What a final quarter of basketball. Gotta love how these teams have taken this game on. Sweden came out on fire, opened up an 11-point lead, and then Lithuania have swung the game almost all the way back their way. They trail just by 1 now with a little over a minute to play. Timeout has been called. A huge 1 minute and 11 seconds ahead of these two teams. Remember, neither of them have even been to a semi-final, let alone the final in this tournament. They are history makers already, but a win guarantees them a medal, and a win puts them just 40 minutes away from potentially picking up the first ever European title in this tournament for their countries. Barbosa hands it off to Triga. 10 on the shot clock. Jolinda, spin move. Oh, it's thrown away. It's stolen, though. All the way. Good defense. Foul's going to be called, though, on De Silva Costa. Migle Kisarauskaitė has really taken this game on in the last few minutes. A messy offense from Sweden, and they have paid the price. Migle Kisarauskaitė at the line for 2. A chance for Lithuania to take the lead with under a minute to play. Oh, the first is no good. Back at the line for the second. Can she tie it up? Are we headed to overtime? She does tie it up. A spot in the final on the line. 45 seconds remains. De Silva Costa. Barbosa for 3. Oh, it's a huge shot. Tiffany Barbosa rains the 3. Leaving Lithuania with no choice. They've got to run something for the 3 now. Paukštnytė for 3. Oh, she's cancelled it out! What a game! What a game! Final shot, though, for Sweden. 10 seconds. Levin. Triga. 5 seconds. Barbosa, another 3. In and out. Tapped back. We're heading to overtime. 40 minutes is not enough to separate these two. We are on our way to overtime here in Marcinėnuose. Oh, breathtaking basketball. No other way to describe it. Back-to-back big buckets. These young players are playing like veterans. End of regulation. Sweden 74, Lithuania 74. Well, Lithuania draw first blood here in overtime, and second blood as well, as Lithuania continue their run out of regulation. Stolen away, frantic bodies all over the hardwood. Lithuania come away with it as Sweden are starting to buckle under the pressure. Paukšnita drops it inside, and another two. Surely, yes, timeout called by Coach Hasso. Lithuania with a 6-0 run to start overtime. As Sweden now find themselves on the rack, under pressure, fighting to keep themselves in the tournament. Wow, it's Sweden's turn now to fight their way back in to this game. A 10-0 run for Lithuania has seen them take a 6-point lead here with just over 3 minutes left in this overtime period. Barbosa to the basket. Good defensive stand, physical, strong. Osta Kanita running some clock down. Down to 5. Pulls in, little right-hander. Off target, not enough elevation on that one. Barbosa has it knocked out of her hands. It will be Sweden ball. Great defensive recovery from Paukšnita there. Stolen away though. Sweden give up another possession. Lithuania smart, slow it down, look to burn more clock. Under 2.5 to play. Sweden's hopes of making the final now hang by a thread. And Lithuania with an offensive rebound. Offensive foul's going to be called on Matalavičius, and it wasn't a smart play. They had a fresh 14 on the shot clock. Should have just taken it out, slowed it down, burnt some more clock. Instead, she attacks the basket and gives up the offensive foul. Coach Janavichus calmly sending out the orders to the floor. Can Sweden fight their way back in? They have the firepower. Is there enough left in the tank? Jolinda on the baseline, comes up short, gets her own rebound and will get the score. First score of overtime for Sweden has taken them over 3 minutes to register. It's a 4-point ball game. Matalavičius against Jolinda. Drives baseline, double team closes the door. And it's thrown away. Backcourt violation called. Lifeline for Sweden. Here's the baseline drive, grabs her own rebound, goes again. Brings it back to a 4-point ball game. Sweden won't score this time, and time is running out. Under 90 seconds, 4-point ball game in favor of Lithuania. What courage they've shown. They trailed by 11 in that fourth quarter, but they did not give up. Back inside, short 2 is heavy. De Silva Costa with the rebound, and she'll blast out the blocks. Looking to go coast to coast, spin move off the glass for 2. Lourdes De Silva Costa trying to take the team on her shoulders. Paukšnita. Stolen away by Barbosa. Time to tie it up. Unbelievable. Beautiful interchange. They won't get the score. Triga doesn't get the layup to go. It was a 2-on-1 break. Is that the mistake that's going to cost them everything? 20 seconds left. No need for Sweden to foul. They'll get the ball back. They just need to play good defense. Jumper, in and out. De Silva Costa, 7 seconds. She's going to run it down the floor herself. She'll draw the foul, and that will send her to the line for 2. Lourdes De Silva Costa will go to the line for 2. A chance to send us to double overtime potentially here. 4.2 seconds remaining. The pressure on the shoulders of the 18-year-old. What a game she's had, 18 points, 8 rebounds, but these are the ones that matter the most. Oh, she misses the first. Really means she needs to miss the second now. She'll have to intentionally miss the second, and then they'll have to crash the boards. Will they get their own rebound? They won't. Lithuania will come away with it, and Lithuania are on their way to the final. Heartbreak for Sweden, joy for Lithuania. What a semi-final we've had. That one lives up to the hype. My goodness me, all smiles on the Lithuanian team's face as they make history. Guaranteed their first ever medal in this tournament. But who knows, are they 24 hours away from being crowned European champions? What a game. They trailed by 11 in the fourth quarter, battled their way back, forced it to overtime, and then managed to hold on to the win. Tears in the eyes of the Swedish players as they head to the third place bronze medal game tomorrow. Final score here, Sweden 78, Lithuania 80. Our second semi-final coming up very shortly as Spain will be going up against Italy. And Lithuania will wait to see who they face in tomorrow's final. Thanks for joining me. I'm sure I'll see you here very, very shortly for that second semi-final.